1. We're going to go live on the tone in less than 5. Off and away we go. Alright, that was almost really poor. But we were good. We made it through. Alrighty. Make sure they got picked up. They did. Oh, we got riding the pipe there. Down the straightaway we come for lap number 1. We're going to have Mark on top, Reggie in the 2, John Lee to the 3, Santos in the 4. I believe that's going to be Miles, then Benny. That we have a little bit of a breakaway here. 1 and 2, a small gap to 3, 4, 5. Another small gap to 6. Down the straightaway we come. Mark and Reggie, Jason, John, Miles, and Benny. We are just 1 minute into this here. We've got plenties of race time to go. Anything can happen. It's the beauty of racing. Through the sweeper we go. Once again, crossing the line. Oh, tap the pipe there. Santos almost going to go for a move there, but unfortunately with just the way the car was placed, no room to hit that inside line, but he is going to be on the back door. Over the double goes our leader. There's 2 over the double, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Crossing the line there, Mark Baldwin got himself some nice breathing room here. 22.7 that time. Hot lap of the race. Two and 3 running nose to tail here over that double into the triple roller. Jason a little bit on the inside there. Oh, goes for the inside line on the hump. Doesn't get it landed. So that is going to give some breathing room back to Reggie now. John and Benny in pursuit. Looking to take another couple of transfers to an A main. Go wide at the table, step down. Go wide at the table, step down. Marshall's there, Marshall's there. And clear. There's Reggie by Mark, a long lap. So Reggie to take over the race lead. Santos, Lee, and Wilkerson. Oh, another mistake there by Mark, it looks like. So 2, 3, 4, and 5 all in the back side of the track. It is all up for grabs. Reggie gonna look to run away with it, but that second place spot, we don't know who's gonna take it because they are all running nose to tail down the straightaway, crossing the stripe there, into the alternator they go. Looking pretty level through there, nothing crazy. Wilkerson looking for a move around Lee there. Got a little bit of a gap forming now between 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Through that double they go, into the triple rollers, now around the sweeper and down the straightaway. Reggie at 25.0, a little bit slow that lap, so it's not all said and done for him either. Santos looking for something, dives at the inside, he does get the move done, it's beautiful, textbook move right there, through the right side roller, into the double, loses the rear end, and Mark gonna take it right back. So Mark gonna hang on to that number 2 slot as they come around the sweeper, once again zooming down the straightaway. Through that alternator. Dropping off the table, nice and smooth by both. Little bit of a rub there for Santos. Mark gonna get to breathe a little bit more now. Reggie, your race leader, working with some traffic there, makes it through nice and clean. So 2 and 3 through the triple rollers. Wilkerson does make it by Mr. Lee there. Through the alternator goes 2 and 3. They'll be working with Ken, I believe. Thank you very much. Oh, that is Santos, it looks like, that gets it wrong. So Baldwin gonna continue on in that number 2 slot. Full order, Reggie, Mark, Jason, Benny, John, Miles, Daniel, Thomas, Ken. 3 minutes, 25 to go. We are just past the halfway mark. Lots of racing still to come. Baldwin is closing in, it looks like, on Reggie here. And we've got a little bit of gap to the 3 and the 4. 3:05 to go down the straightaway. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Let's see what we got. Leader's going to be coming into some traffic through the center of the track. 1 and 2 are currently running together. That works. Thank you very much. Second will be soon to follow. And then third. Mark was trying to work his way with traffic there. Traffic gave him the opening, but unfortunately in the farthest part of the track does get a little bit more difficult to see, which then gives the position now to Jason Santos. Down the straightaway, into the alternator he comes, in control of that number 2 slot. That is where he started on the grid here. Up the tabletop, a little bit wide there, drops down, but holding position. That is the important part here. 2:05 to go. Looks like Wilkerson dropping back a little bit, but if Jason and Mark start battling out, contact could be made, and Benny is going to be there to attempt to capitalize on it. Through the backside of the track goes Santos and Baldwin. Wilkerson going to get it wrong. He needs a marshal, so that is going to drop him, I think, out of the battle for sure here. So it's going to be a 2-horse race for that second transfer slot. Reggie not too far ahead, but he does have a little more room between him and Jason than what Jason has to Mark. Reggie's controlled this race for a very long time, but he could be losing some time here. Santos a 21.9 in a 2-wheel buggy. First 21 in the 2-wheel division today. They're going to be coming up on some traffic here. I believe that's going to be John and Daniel. 1, 2, and 3 will be soon to follow. They're not there quite yet, but they are closing in. Santos loses the run just a little bit. Mark Baldwin to the inside. He gets the move done. Santos drops to the 3. Through those rollers they go. Reggie, he's made his way through the traffic. That is key. There's someone right in the middle of the track, but they make it by nice and smooth. Through the alternator, 45 seconds left to go. Baldwin now set free. Santos set free. Can he make a move here? He gets it way long in the back rollers. 35 seconds left to go. He's got to work his way through traffic again here through those triple rollers. It's not game over, but it's definitely a bit more difficult. Down the straightaway goes Santos. Baldwin exiting the alternator through the tabletop. Loses the rear just a little, but nothing terrible. Hold on to it. Through those back rollers. 13 seconds on the clock. I think they're going to make it by for one more lap. Separation was 2 seconds last time by. They're coming around the sweeper. 3 seconds on the master. Crossing the line. Separation 1.3 through the alternator into the elevated turn. Both of them go nice and smooth up and down the tabletop. Can Santos make up some crazy ground here? He does. He's on the back door. He goes wide over the roller. I think Baldwin has got the advantage here, but he is pushing super duper hard, and it is going to be Baldwin that holds on for the number 2 transfer slot.
Jason Santos done. Benny Wilkerson done.
And that is a race.